have decided this morning, when Alan got up, he went out and saw on the hills that there was lots and lots of snow. So one of the things we really wanted to do over winter while we were in lockdown was come and visit the boat and explore some of the highlands, but we didn't get that opportunity. So today we decided we'd jump in the car and come up and take some photographs of the snow-lined hills, and we've just had a really nice picnic on Loch Lomond, which is behind me. We're looking at this stunning view and enjoying a very peaceful lunch. Well, we've had a great day. We've been exploring around the Argyll forests in the Scottish Highlands. We've just decided to sort of head back towards the boat. The weather's come in and it started to rain rather a lot, whereas this morning we had some quite nice calm weather, didn't we?
It was lovely, yeah, it was lovely. Bit miserly, but
yeah, quite nice. We managed to see some snow on the tops, which is really what encouraged us to come out here and have a look. But hopefully we'll still get quite a nice journey on the way back. We were lucky enough to see a very large bird of prey on the way out here, but unfortunately we didn't manage to capture it on film. We're on a very tiny road, like a single track road, and there are a couple of cars, would you believe it or not, that appeared out of nowhere in a big truck just as we're about to get out with the camera, so we had to move. But hopefully we'll get to see some more wildlife, because it is very, very remote and really, really beautiful. I think we'd both quite like to come back here, maybe in the winter months, and have a bit of an explore.
Yeah, have a proper look round.
Yeah.
We're very excited. This morning we are going to test our new e-propulsion outboard. We're just making sure we've got everything out of the box, the kill switch and the steering pin and the battery, and that's it really. We're going to put it on the tender. We've pumped the tender up and that's all ready to go after our little repair. And we're going to go and have a trip around the marina and see how silent it is, and we might even be able to talk while we're out on the tender. Let's see, and we can compare it then to last year's.
How exciting! So we've got the new e-propulsion out. The dinghy's blown up. We're just going to stick it in the water and then hopefully do a nice test drive. I can't wait.
Lovely sunny day here in James Watt Dock. Perfect time for testing the outboard. As long as Tish doesn't drop it over the edge. No pressure or anything.
Much lighter.
How do we pull the handle up? Okay. Yeah, I thought that was. Well, I'm sure it's all waterproof, but trying to make sure it's dry before we connect the battery. Did any of the connections didn't go wet, did they? Okay, then we're going to get the battery. So you lift the clip up, the blue. Yeah, that's it. It goes in at a bit of an angle, doesn't it?
Oh, that's it.
It's all dry, make sure it's all dry. And then it's half a turn clockwise once you've got it in. Not the whole thing, just the tightening mechanism. In the instructions, which are written in English Chinese, it says figure tight. So I think they mean finger tight.
Figure tight?
Yeah.
It goes on perfectly, but I'm not sure about the lusting bit. Oh, that's it.
Got it?
Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, let's go play!
Well, we need some life jackets, won't we?
Hurry
And,
up then, fetch 'em. Too exciting, gotta go, gotta go!
this is typical tear-ass Tish, this. Right, I'm going to go and get the life jackets. Okay. Are we ready? I'll just push this way. You go put her in reverse. Ooh, that is noisy. It fell off the seat.
Oh, I can't steer. Hang on. This is really weird. I don't know, I can't steer. I need to get in a way that... Right, this is forward, this is that way. That's straight. Can you see it's
Right there.
It got a bit quick.
It's very quick. It's very quick, it's very quiet. Flipping heck. Watch out for this boat.
That's it, I'm getting the hang of it now. Oh my god, it's so powerful.
I have no idea where that's going. There we are. No way you can see us. Can you hear us? You're a bit nervous.
Off he goes. Maiden voyage with the new outboard. I can say from experience, it's a little bit nippy. And steering is a little bit tricky. We just need to get the hang of it, I think. But absolutely smooth, quiet, easy to put on. I can't wait to use this in earnest. We need to get out now so we can use it. So excited about it. Now he's even having to deal with other traffic. There he is, waving as he goes by. Spectrum passing. He's enjoying his new electric outboard. Today it was blowing a force 8 in the marina and it was getting a bit choppy, so we decided we'd head out for the day. We've come here to see the Kelpies, which are behind us. They are really, really amazing. Just beautiful sculptures. We're a bit sad that we can't go inside. The tours that go inside and show you how it was built aren't currently on, but even so, we thought they were worth showing you. Okay, so we've just heard the rams disengage and the holding pins, and we saw the seal being released once they cleared the water, and now the wheel is in motion. Can't believe it only takes 8 kettles worth of energy to move this entire lift round, and it can carry the equivalent of 100 elephants. Really amazing. It can do the whole turn in less than 5 minutes. We've had a brilliant day out here. Nice piece of cake with our tea. this is what you end up doing when the weather's too rough to sail, is exploring. It's kind of the thing that we really like about cruising life, is that we get to explore lots of different places and see lots of different things that we wouldn't ordinarily do. But this bit of engineering is phenomenal. A really simple Archimedes principle, which allows it to turn with so much little energy, which is the perfect equilibrium and balance of the whole system. And using water to make sure that the two gondolas with the boats in are perfectly balanced and that they weigh exactly the same. You can hear it clonking away, I think. It's so smooth. Look at that. There are something like 14,800 bolts, I think, in the system. They were all hand tightened. Wow, welcome aboard the tall ship, Glen Lee. See all the way along the deck and all the way up the mast. And on the deck they've got a load of buckets. Apparently they can get you to swab the decks.
Exhibit A.
Exhibit A. I don't think he's going to do it. He says he's got enough doing our own. Here's a galley with a difference. Look at that, great fire stove. I like the rat on the stove actually, bit of a nice option. They didn't have any refrigeration, so this was about all you got. And in rough weather they were lucky to get a cup of tea. The heads are pretty basic. It's just lift the lid and go, and they hope that the seawater washes them clean. Yuck. We're down in the lower parts of the ship. This is the ship's hold. You can see some barrels on the left and some other ways they move the stuff around. It's quite dark, but they have got some electric lighting, which I guess they wouldn't have had for the original sail ship. But it is quite atmospheric. So we're on board. We're approaching the poop deck, where all the officers and the apprentices and the first mates would have been, and we've gone from black caulking in the floor to white caulking, and that was so the seamen on board who couldn't read knew that the white caulking areas were out of bounds. We have woken up this morning, and for the first time we've started to plan our passages. Alan, I believe, is outside. We have been this morning to buy a fender board. So we went into Glasgow to a reclaim and recycling centre and bought an old scaffold board. We've picked quite a nice one, fairly clean one. But Alan is outside here now, you can see him. He's just making sure that any staples, any bits of metal on the end of the scaffolding plank are removed so that we don't scratch our hull. Then we have to drill holes in it and hang it up. Once we've done that, got to drop our old outboard off for the sugar sheds, and then hopefully we're going to set sail. Our plan is to go for Loch Ranza today. So earlier on today we were showing you the fact that we were making a new fender board, and we were going to go out to Loch Ranza on the Isle of Arran today, but unfortunately the wind took a bit longer to die down than we expected. So instead we've ended up doing boat jobs. So if Alan shows you this pile of rope next to me. So we've been repairing and cutting down warps that got broken during the winter, whipping them to stop them splitting. So we've saved quite a few lines, but we still had to buy 2 brand new mooring lines.